I watched this movie twice so I could review it satisfactorily enough for myself. I was so enamored with it the first time through that I needed to make sure my opinions were justified, which they were. This movie is so beautiful yet so dull. It's so thorough and boring, but so peaceful and cozy. If you sat 1,000 random humans in a theater and played this movie for them, 200 people would fall asleep, about 600 people would find it utterly boring, and then about 200 people would sing its praises. Ozu has created something that is truly divisive between a general worldwide audience and the Japanese audience and cinephiles he made the movie for. As a partisan of both the average moviegoer and the average film critic, this movie is very boring and absolutely beautiful. Primarily in this review, I wanted to comment on how Ozu's unique film techniques are displayed throughout the movie. They are so integral to the pace and stylization of the movie. Unfortunately, they don't always hit their mark for me. Ozu puts you on the level of the characters to immerse you in the story. He will have you sit in on a family meeting, or have you listen in as there is too much noise to sleep. He makes you personally feel emotions and empathize with his characters. He loves to take time to make you watch mundane tasks like people walking through a house or cleaning portions of a wall. The story is made to feel real and regular. He zooms in for soliloquy-esque personal moments and then zooms out to allow time to process what has happened in the film or to show the passage of time. Along with the cinematography and wonderful scene composition, this film uses these techniques to its advantage to ground you in its reality. However, the theory of the experience the audience should feel does not always match up with the reality of what a viewer actually experiences. Just because you do something technical does not mean the technique is good. As a viewer, Ozu's techniques are astoundingly boring. He takes time to allow you to process something for far too long throughout the movie, over and over again. An example of this is at the start of the movie. Tomi Hirayama spends a lot of time complaining about and looking for a lost item while she talks to her neighbor. Then it cuts to some scenery. Awesome. Like, you didn't need a few shots worth of time to process that conversation happened or to, show that time had passed. Little moments like this are littered throughout the film. Sometimes they allow you time to digest an intricate plot point or a subtle experience of Japanese culture, but sometimes you just watch someone walk around the house for a full minute. It makes the movie hard to watch in the sense that you never know if you just missed something important or it's just a time Ozu paused for no reason. Shige Hirayama feels an extremely minuscule amount of anxiety about respecting the elderly couple. We are shown that she keeps choosing to care for them in thoughtless ways. Ozu repeats this ad nauseum throughout the story. We get it. With her busy life, she sees respecting her elders as a chore. There are obviously brilliant uses of the techniques Ozu employs, but there are also just boring scenes that get extended or repeated in a way that doesn't make you think of anything at all. It just lengthens the runtime of the film unnecessarily. Ozu is a master of wasting your time. This movie could be cut to an hour and a half easily, and it would be a better movie for it. Ozu offers a very plain and simple exploration of themes. The themes are obviously discerned since they are repeated so much throughout the movie. Aging changes people's attitudes towards others and their interpersonal interactions. Traditional family values are upheld, but often in ways that disservice someone or are incongruent with someone's actual inner values. Family life is mundane and rife with traditional values. It's hard to prioritize others in a pre-internet civilization. Sometimes these things are repeated ad nauseum to a point that it is so on the nose that you get sick of it. We are blatantly told multiple times that Noriko Hirayama should not hold on to the past and that she should move on. Culturally, this is a difficult thing to understand and process, but we can understand the internal struggle of a character without needing to revisit it 3 times. Ozu blatantly has Tomi Hirayama say, "What will you be in the future?" We can understand something about cultural expectations and their importance and absurdism without needing to be blatantly told about it and given an open scene to think about it. Really quickly, I just wanted to acknowledge the beauty of the shots inside places and the outside, thoughtful scenes. You can make a wonderful slideshow of just these scenes. Overall, I thought this movie was okay. It's a good critique on Japanese cultural values, has excellent cinematography, and is very calming and peaceful. For me, it fails in its sloth-like pacing, aggressive repetition, and its techniques being more theoretically pleasing than practically pleasing. These things balance out to something like a 6 or 7 out of 10 for me, but I can see how a film student may think this film is a 10 out of 10, or how a general audience member may hate this film. Tokyo Story is very blatantly an artist's film.